and boys in prevention and response, and this is very key. If, for instance, you got professors here and they are promoting this as a university niche, how the School of Gender, Women and Gender Affairs, I think that is a point, that is a strategic partnership that it's giving to government to ensure that we are dealing with these things. Then to strengthen research and documentation for evidence-based of involvement in GB prevention and response. And my brother Eric and I have ably spoken about this. And this is the tail end that we are looking at, whether we can now the rationale one is that involving men and boys directly in process that prevents an indispensable part of the process of changing dynamics of existing gender roles, norms, values, and perpetuate GBV. Now the male, how do you now prepare what she was talking about? A girl in the 21st century to be a wife, and a boy today who is stuck and is not willing to adjust to a woman or a wife who is going to tell him, I'm going to be off for 1 month. Because running at AM to personal management and catch up with your job, maybe this person is going to have an extra role preparing you tea in the bottle or setting the table for you. How do we prepare the boys to handle this? Because society has evolved. Redistribution of unpaid care work through improvement what government, what says you can't tea, you can't cook food. I'm told that if they left you professor in the house and there is no any female gender, because you. But we are saying with improvement technology, maybe the other time, how would you say, how would you whatever, or say sortie and cool. But now you are going to switch on. There is even technology. This female whom we are pulling out of the kitchen is saying, I'm going to work. So the current generation, we are still struggling, balancing the two. But the coming generation is going to live in reality. Land rights, for example, Uganda, we have the land rights agenda that we are running. Minister of Lands are resisting and are saying we should not. Now, if you demand, are you going to pass over the this that we must is in reality? Men play a key role in bringing about gender equality. We are aware. My doctor there taught me about the approaches to gender equality. The WED, the WAD, the GAD. But why men are key is that when women started the journey of gender equality, it was a fight, and it's good that the director has spoken about it. Let us fight. Even women leaders in this country came here to get taekwondo to Bakobe at one point in the early 90s. Until the wind approach, women in development. So it is not by accident a man, I'm called women in development. Initially it was only women. Ekintu kyaffe, the thing is ours. So what happens? Rebellion. This main conference, it will give us substantial way forward. 2, on how we join the agenda of gender equality to ensure that we are supportive in terms of actualizing the outcomes of gender equality. 2, we are now having a leverage. Counterparts can hear us that this is what we are going through, and therefore if we are to balance, then this is what we should do. As I conclude, in Norway currently, and that Eric is one of the beneficiaries of that training, a big program, interventional program, mental, which is arising with high rates of family breakups. But one who is suffering out of that, it is men. So we don't want it also to cost to government, to harmonize the men's issues and the women's issues, so that we avoid the outcomes of too much mental health. I've forgotten, because I'm talking to professors, I didn't want to quote figures. But recently, there was also a study conducted in this country, and Uganda is suffering a challenge of mental health amongst men. It's the highest. So if you don't thank me, I can thank myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very, very much, Mubarak. Please give him another applause. Thank you very much, Mubarak. I will not, like I said earlier, I will not repeat, because we have about 1.5 hours to leave this place. And the key thing is that we want to talk. Once they have given us what they have given us, we want to have enough time. But I want to ask you something as we go for tea. The men, does someone have to sit in a car, close their eyes, push the car over the flyover, because someone has refused to contribute to the fees, and chiche chigenda maso? Are we not men anymore that we cannot adapt to these tough circumstances? What's happening? Let's come back and discuss some of these things. I want to welcome Dr. John Baptist. Please, you're very welcome. My brother Ruben, I saw you walking in. I can't see where you're seated, but I saw you walking in. You're very welcome. Mr. Peter Mwanja, you're very welcome. I saw Professor Kasozi. Oh, okay. Deputy Principal Corners. Let's have grab a cup of tea in about, can we say about 15-20 minutes. When the last person picks a cup of tea, Reverend Nathan would start the presentation. We want to talk. Chiche chigenda maso. Chiche chigenda maso. Huh?